All right, kids, today the task at hand is to change these old faucets out. Now, I like these lines. I have them down here in the basement. If they break, the water will go right down in the drain. But you could always, if you live in if you have your washer up on a first floor or something, I would put them braided ones in there. I'm probably going to buy braided ones after this and then just put them on in here. But I'm going to replace these. These things are really old. They're easy to fix. If they're leaking, you can take this cap off. And the most time, you can just take this off, pull it out, and there's a rubber washer on the end. You just replace that, but it's leaking up around the stem. So I'm going to take the whole faucet out. And I bought these, the 1/2-inch brass boiler drain valve. Plus, it's a lot easier to repair because there's a washer up in there. You can just take that thing off, and then we'll just unscrew this and screw them right in there. We'll see how this goes. I turned the water off, so I'm going to drain the pressure out of these with put a little bucket down here, and crack them open, and let it drain out. All right, these are probably pretty tight. And I have to make sure you use these. These things are only used for one direction. And I'm going the wrong direction. You could use a regular different pair of pliers, but I was going in the right direction. Oh, come on. I got these things on there so darn tight. Okay. Let it drip. A little bit's going to come out of the hose too, so you ain't got to worry about that. You could use a pair of channel locks. They'll work. I don't like channel locks. I can't stand because they slip. Now, we'll crank these things off. They're pretty darn old, so it might give me a hard time. I'm going to have to get a different pipe wrench, a bigger one. I'll get a bigger one. There we go. They give a little bit. Uh-oh. Yeah, probably twist that off with my hands. That dang thing's in the way. Jeez. All right. Come on. Yeah. I thought it was opened up, and I drained water out from all the lines. There's going to be a little bit in here. There's only about 3 feet of line. I don't hold that much water. Let's get this one off. Oh, man. I don't want to break it off there, so I got to be careful. The way I twist it straight. There it goes. Okay, I could probably get that with my hands. That's a brass elbow too. Yeah, it is. All right. You can see these are the same size. Now, when you're, a lot of people will use the white pipe thread around that, but they make different pipe thread tape for different things. Gas is yellow, water is blue, so I'm going to use this. You can use, oh man, I dumped back there. I dumped my soap on the floor. You can use white stuff, but I will go with whatever color is appropriate for what application. And then when you put it on, you want to twist it on. You want to make sure, let's make sure they fit. Okay, we got the right size. When you twist it on, if you're twisting it on clockwise, put the tape on counterclockwise. Because if you put it on clockwise and you go to twist it on, it'll bunch up. So if you put it on counterclockwise, it's a little bit thicker. Come on. It's easy to use, work with. Oh man, about 1,000,000 feet just fell out. Come on, let's get this stuff going. I'm trying to be as good as I can. You don't know how that goes. Put it on. Come on, hold it there. We'll go around it a few times. Make sure you get a good seal. Don't cover up the opening. All right, break it off. You twist it on. Got a lot of threads on it, so I'll use that smaller one. I can get in here a little bit easier. I could probably go another crank. Go around here. That sucker ain't going anywhere now. All right, yeah, let me get a better shot of me putting that on there, huh? How about that? Wouldn't that be better? Now for the other one, let me put the tape on it. Go the opposite way, but you're going to put that on there. This drain. Pull this back a little bit. Everything's in the way, you know. Just crank that on there as much as I can with my hands. I'm going to put a pipe wrench on her. Take these things off, huh? I made those. Oh my goodness. And give it a few good cranks on there. Make sure you're going in all the way. I'm going to crank it on this. Be sure you don't bend that, so. I'm going to go one more time around. A pipe wrench is probably, if you have tools to get for owning a home, a pipe wrench is probably your best thing to get. The best thing to get, I'm telling you. Come on. Turn here. And, you know, just certain tools are good to have. Get a big pipe wrench too. Let me loosen this one a little. Down, so I want it straight down. Now, I'm picky. No, I'm not. Crank that down. Come on. Let's bring that back out that little bit. There we go. Okay, there you go. Now I could put the pipe clamps a little and move this back out of the way, but hook the hot up to the hot and the cold up to the cold, and you're ready to go with your washer. You don't have to put pipe threads on here because they have a washer inside the hose. So there you go. And you gotta turn them off. And this thing, and if you ever have to replace the washer in there because it's leaking, just unscrew this cap, pop that out. And a washer, probably you can buy a pack for under like $2. So I'm gonna turn these off for right now. And this is hot. And this goes to the hot. Yeah, they got, it's like your garden hose. You get a washer in there. It won't leak. You don't need no pipe thread on that. You can tighten it up by hand, or you can put up a wrench on there, but I think if you hand tighten it, it'll be tight enough you don't have to worry about it. It should not leak. If it does, you have to replace that little rubber washer that I showed you in there, inside this. It's like a garden hose washer. That's all it is. You can buy a box of them. Okay. All right, let me go turn the power back. Turn the water back on. There you go. I got shutoff valves back here a little bit farther. All right, so there you go. You look for it for leaks. You're not going to have any leaks. So these things I can't remember what they're, but they're a nice size, you know, easy to put on, no problems at all. Just make sure you have the right tape for the right application. So there you go, folks. That's how you change stupid faucet things out in your basement. It's pretty easy. Thanks for watching.